Welcome back, kings, gentlemen. Today is day 98 of my semen retention streak without relapses. The quest continues. What happens if I just hold my nuts in? What happens in my life if I just do not release? Shout out to a few of you that were reaching out in the comments, seeing if I'm doing all right, checking on me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. I was posting every day for 2.5 months, and then didn't post the last 4 days. Long story short, I'll tell you this, guys. In the last 14 days, I was starting to combine my semen retention. I just cut my facial hair. Got some beard hair in my teeth. I was combining my semen retention with doing a Parasite cleanse, and I wanted to see what that would do for my body. And lo and behold, I'll just tell you this, I ramped it up too quickly on the Parasite cleanse, and my body just reacted in a way that I wasn't ready for at all. And so it overreacted to it, and I've had to take the last few days to just ease off. Give myself a much needed break, much needed rest. So all that being said, I'm not doing the Parasite cleanse anymore. I would rather continue the semen retention journey. That means more to me. And that is where we are. And I would, encourage you guys, if you are going to do these Parasite cleanses, just be intentional to go slowly with them. Take them seriously. If you speed them up too quickly, the die off, it can go a little quick, which is what I experienced. But I also want to speak towards something today that I don't think I've talked about yet on any of these videos, because I hadn't experienced it. And I only want to talk about what I experience personally with you guys. And that is spiritual attacks, spiritual warfare that can happen. And I genuinely believe that's what I just had happen over the past 3 to 4 days. And I genuinely believe it's because I'm getting close to becoming a version of me that is going to be a very bright, shining light in the world. A version of me that I think I've been meant to be my whole life. And that may or may not upset certain forces or people in the world or whatever. And whether you guys want to accept it or not, the world is a spiritual place. It is a spiritual game. And I don't know if there's a whole lot more to say than that. Choose your side. So yeah, this was kind of my first real experience at a real spiritual attack. And I gotta tell you guys, I don't think it, I don't know if it would have happened on semen retention. There's something about this freaking semen retention that it keeps raising your energy and raising your energy and raising your energy. And maybe, you know, maybe you could argue that it was a combination of that and doing a parasite cleanse, or a combination of doing this and that and whatever. But all I'm saying is, the higher that you raise your frequency in this life, in this game of life, the more you will be noticed, and the stronger you become. It's an energy game. It is all a game of energy. I'm not even sure I have any great words of wisdom for you here. I'm still really exhausted, still quite tired. But am I going to give up on my semen retention streak? No, I'm not, of course. I'm 2 days away. I'm almost to 100 days, boys. I'm gonna see this through. I'm gonna see this through to 100 days. Just be ready, guys. You know, this is a spiritual journey. Know who you are. Know that you are a child of God, child of the Creator. And anytime you need to call on some help, call on your spirit team, call on Jesus, do what you got to do. You got that backing behind you. This last 4 days was 4 days where I needed to do that, and call on friends, and you know, they backed me up. And yeah, spiritual attacks, guys, they come in ways you do not expect. They are sneaky. And yeah, maybe I'll just leave it there. They're very sneaky in the way that they try to come at you. So I just know, I've talked with friends of mine. They've even said it as well and brought it up to me. They're like, you know, I just feel like you're on the verge of a breakthrough. You're on the verge of something big. You're on the verge of, you know, some really big things happening for you. This is without me telling them that I'm doing this at all. And their timelines, they're kind of speaking this over me, are lining up with my timelines, and it makes perfect sense to me. So am I going to, you know, take my foot off the gas just because of, you know, a spiritual attack? No. Scary? Yes, it was definitely scary, but I'm not going to stop my semen retention journey just because of that. I want this to fuel a life of greatness, right? I want this semen retention to fuel something that is legacy worthy. And you know, every now and then you're gonna get some pushback. That's just the way it is. So let me ask you this: have any of you gotten some spiritual attacks? Have any of you experienced spiritual warfare? Have any of you Have any of you found that you either took the loss to something like that, or either fought through it and won? Let me know in the comments. Is any of this relevant for you? Because as you go further along on your spiritual or on your semen retention journey, as I've kind of been talking about, it's like your frequency is going up, okay? The likelihood of these things happening goes up. I wasn't expecting or anticipating this at all. But lo and behold, you know, around like 95 days, I hit that. So let me know, what day are you on your semen retention journey? Have you hit any spiritual attacks? Do you know of anybody who has kind of run into this stuff and hit these, and how have they reacted? I'm curious. I would love to know. I'm always out here learning and trying to grow from everybody else. I think the whole point of making these videos, guys, is having a community of bros, right, that are supporting each other through this. The fact that I got people in my comments saying, yo, where you at, man? You good? You good? You know, like, I appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about. Having men backing up men. So much love, sending you guys a lot of love for that. But that's the whole point of this community. I'm just quite literally documenting my journey of growing and evolving in this next season of life, becoming this next version of myself. And yeah, semen retention is absolutely part of that. There's no way to get rid of that. You know, it's funny, guys, even in this spiritual attack, and I know I'm being vague with it. I know I'm like skirting around it, not getting into the details a whole ton, which I guess I don't really want to. I think I'd rather save that for people one-on-one. But still being on semen retention makes me a force to be reckoned with as well. Like, when you walk as a creator made in the image of the creator, right? When you walk with that strength, it's not easy to push you over. When you walk with that force, when you know how to wield that fire, that sword that is semen retention, guys, like, I'm telling you, you are difficult to knock over. And this, to me, was an example in real time, in real life, that, wow, okay. Spiritual attacks. Yeah, they're real. Yeah, they're real. No doubt about it. But you can absolutely make it through. And you got God on your side, right? You can listen, everybody can disagree over spirituality. Everybody can split hairs on that. I'm not here to do that right now. All I'm saying is, hold your seed. Right? Follow your intuition. Your senses are gonna, be heightened on this SR journey. Lean into those. Lean into your intuition, guys. And just really try to find your purpose on this journey. And I think that's all we're really here trying to do. Like even tonight with my business partner, I was just talking through what the future could look like, talking through ideas and goals and strategies. And you think you have your purpose figured out, and then it shifts a little bit. Then you think you have it figured out, and then it shifts a little bit. I think I'm getting close to mine. I think I'm getting close. And the closer that I get, you know, on this one, I encountered a little bit of spiritual warfare, a little bit of an attack. Now, some might argue, oh, you're making it up, Jason. It's in your head, you know. Maybe. I'm not certain. I'm not certain. But I do know that at this stage of the game, guys, semen retention has become a lifestyle. It's become something I'm really not thinking twice about. It's just wake up, get on with my day. That lust, that whatever, that lower sacral energy, right? I'm pretty frequently, it's pretty easy to transmute that upwards at this point of the game. So, all I'm trying to say, guys, is like as you go along your journey, as you go along your SR journey, like it's going to get easier. It is going to get easier. And then you get one of those days where you get you get one of the real attacks, and just know that you're ready, you're strong enough, God's got your back, you're going to be able to make it through on that. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice, see it. I'm in my face. I'm really tired. So thank you guys for those of you sending me love. I'm sending it back. Yeah, today was day 98. That means Friday, Saturday. What's Saturday night? It's day 100 for me. It's a big milestone. I'm really excited. Yeah, guys, the goal again is I would love to keep doing daily videos. I think I can keep setting a goal of that. But I just got to make sure that my energy is kept up to par, and that I'm checking in on me and feeling good, and have the energy to give, I guess. Usually I will make it absolutely a priority to do that, but this last 4 days was like, it was a lot. I will tell you that. So hey, if you're a man out there and you want to level up, though, if you want to become a better version of yourself, and if you want some authentic motivation, hit subscribe. That is what I'm here to do for you. All I'm doing is sharing things that I'm actively doing in my life. Hopefully you get a nugget or two that brings you some value. So peace, love, abundance. Hey, look at that. There's a short one, fam. Kept this one under 20 minutes. Who would have freaking thought I could do a video under 40 minutes? Peace, love, abundance.